What's up, YouTube? Today I got this 2013 Honda Pilot. The customer's been complaining of squeaking when braking. Anyways, I diagnosed this as being the front brakes. As you can see, the pads are very thin and the warning indicator is scrubbing the rotor. And if you look at all these grooves, these rotors are pretty badly worn out, so we're going to be replacing them today because they're below specifications. And even if they wasn't below specifications, that's just too much run out to even try to cut them. The thinner you make a rotor, the faster it's going to warp up, so keep that in mind. Already got the parts. Let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Let's do this. First thing I'm going to do is turn this wheel all the way out. Leave your key in the accessory position so you'll be able to turn it in and out without the steering wheel locking on you. Just makes it easier to get to these bolts to service this. Now we're going to take these little Phillips heads out. Little Phillips bit. Most of the time they'll come out. If not, you'll have to use an impact driver, which is one of these guys. You just hit it with a hammer and twist while you're hitting, and it'll break them loose. But in this case, they came out pretty easy. I'm just going to leave that off for now because I got to put a 17 on this. We're going to take our bottom 17 out. Usually you can just swing your caliper up. Sometimes you might have to grab a little flathead screwdriver or a pry bar to work it up. As the pad goes flying. As that pad falls too, but it's okay. I'll pick them up later. Now we're going to take a 19 millimeter. Get that out of your way. Take off this caliper bracket. The swivel socket works real good for this. Alright, this rotor came right off. There was no need for hammering it. You always want to match your rotors up. The height, the hat of the rotor. We'll go ahead and put your hold down screws back on. Now, if these hold down screws get damaged when taking them out or whatever, it's not crucial that you put them back in. It just makes installation easier. When the rotor's flush, to put your caliper bracket back on, so it's not floating around. Alright. Snug them down nice and tight, preferably with a long breaker bar. I know my gun's tightened them enough because this thing's got about 400 foot-pounds, maybe a little more. Now, if you get a decent set of pads, you'll get new clips. It's up to you if you want to use them. Those are still in pretty good shape, but I'm going to show you how to do them anyways because we're doing this video. We might as well show you how to do it. Just slide them down like that. Nothing fancy. All 4 clips in this kit are the same, so there's nothing different about the clips. Now, we're going to take our new pads. Seat them into the bracket. The warning indicator always goes on the inside. Alright, now we have to reset our pistons to be able to make room for these new pads. So, let me bend down and pick up on these old pads on the floor. Take you a little pushbacker tool like I got right here, or a C-clamp works well too. These double piston calipers are a little harder to push back than a single piston. Notice how it's kind of going uneven. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of Go to the other side. It'll push the other one out a little bit, but I'll just keep working them back and forth like that. Yeah, this stupid tool jams up a lot. Alright. Get in there. Come on. Alright. Once they go back far enough, the other one will start kind of going in, if you can see. Just kind of take your fingers and push with it, because you can't get this tool in the middle because of that right there. You push them evenly back. A C-clamp will probably actually work better than this tool, honestly. And just look at your slides. They feel nice and free. No need to grease them unless you just want to. Now take these little spring clips right here they give you in your little baggie. These help keep the pad from making contact with the rotor at all times, so they wear more evenly. Alright, sometimes they'll try to push out, but they're going to hold themselves this time. If that's the case, just kind of put your finger at the bottom while you kind of trap the caliper over them so they hold themselves. Just put your 17 back in. Go ahead and check my top bolt, just in case. You never know, because if the car has a problem, it will be coming back to you. And you don't want a caliper bolt falling out. Wipe off a little bit of grease you got on there with your hands. You can take a little bit of spray and some brake cleaner too if you want to. And that's how you do it. Just make sure you pump your brake pedal up. Obviously put your wheel back on, torque it down. I think it's I want to say 97 foot-pounds on this one. 97 to 100. 100 ain't gonna be too much if you believe in torquing wheels, which I do. That's crucial, especially in the business I work in, especially when you're taking off a lot of wheels all day long. I hope y'all like this video. Y'all please check like, please subscribe. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.